Raah YisraYah, Raah Dawid YisraYah, on this Yom HaShishi, preparing the meals for Tshuwah Community. I got some stuff for you today now. You see this already on the grill rolling. I've already prepped this beautiful brisket, beautiful. And then here, I give you a little peek now because it's just beginning. That is truly some baked beans with all kinds of delicacies, and then you'll get a chance to see it once I finish up. I need to dampen this fire down just a little bit, all right? Now you'll see the process of this as I cook. What I have here is stuff that's already prepped. Beautiful, succulent, baby back Angus ribs. Now if you can purchase some at probably some of the most better quality stores, this is the place where you want to, that's the place you want to get there. But I'm going to prepare this for the community. This will last, this will be a few meals here. And my true test of this all is when my little ones taste this and let me know how it shall be. So I will begin. Here, my little one. Come on, little ones. Come on over here and say to the camera, say, that smells good. Come on. All right, here's my apron my Isha has made for me. All right, look at my little ones. Turn around. Can Poppy cook? Say this to tell everybody. Can I cook?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to enjoy this today, my little ones, all right? They will be the true test of what it tastes like, all right? So we got this grill rolling, and I will begin to put my baby back ribs. These are beef now, no pork. We don't eat pork here. You see these ribs? You want to do indirect smoke. Give a shot at the grill. So we put these baby back ribs down like this, and you want to stack them. It's all right, just like that. You don't want them on the direct heat. You want to stack these baby backs. I've seasoned these. I prepped them yesterday. We have a beautiful sauce on them, rub, whatever you want to put on yours, salt, pepper, whatever. These are going to be delicious. And they're going to cook for about 6-7 hours. So you want to stack the ribs like that. See that? Just like that. You want to just stack them. Let me see. Maybe create a little more room if I go this way. That's all right. If I go this way. All right, preacher man. You see that? They'll be all right. We're just going to let them cook all day. Once we finish, my little ones will give me the taste test, and they will let me know whether it is tough or not. So we put the ribs on here. Yes, we stack the grill up. We put the ribs on, and maybe we need a little more rub on some. Go tell Nana to send me something for my hand, please. All right. So we got the ribs. Let me let the fire die down just a little bit. You don't want to get it too hot. You want to keep all this around 320 degrees, no more than 350. And then at the end, the result will be a beautiful, succulent variety of meat. And they shall enjoy it all right? So the temperature's down. Once we get everything on there, we will just let it set. And I'll show you the progression of this as we go. It is a cold morning here in Jefferson, South Carolina. So you have to forgive me, my nose is running. And we'll show you some of the little tricks that will make this meat tender and juicy, and so you can show out if you want to when you have a cookout. One of the main things in grilling out is that you want to do indirect heat. You don't want to put the meat right under the heat. Unless you're doing something like a steak, you put it on the direct heat for a moment, 2 or 3 minutes on each side, then take it opposite of the coal. Look at this. You'll understand. See how this is? See, the fire is here, and the meat is here. See that? I have a beautiful turkey here. It's stuffed with all kinds of tough stuff. I'll put this here. I don't want it too close. But she'll be all right. The turkey is stuffed with all kinds of, beautiful. Turkey is stuffed with all kinds of delicacies. It's stuffed with smoke. Look at this turkey. Smoke, turkey, and peppers, and garlic, and onions. all of that. But before I finish with that, I have some McCormick smoked seasoning maple rub, and I'll put some of that on this. I don't want that to burn or nothing. And I have on this grill right here, I have some pecan wood that we get when we do service on the homes of people. And so what I would do is put a little of this rub on there. You smell that? It's going to smell wonderful once we finish. Put some of this rub on that. Just sprinkle it on liberally. Gives many layers of flavor. And then before I do that, I'll put a little paprika. A little paprika. That's something to give it a little coloring and make it look pretty. So people look at that and say, my, my, my. It gives it a little layer of flavor too. But this gives it a pretty look. Then I have 2 chickens that are stuffed. And I stuffed them because I want to give them away. We have a man in this area, he's given us 57 acres of land to cut for hay because we have cows and sheep and goats. So I'm preparing him some chicken. All right? I'll show you what I have here. These are beautiful, free-range, natural fed birds, all right? So we don't want to put that directly on the fire, so I find me a little spot to the side. Just put them there. Once I close this, they'll be all right. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Stuffed with smoked turkey. You're going to get another layer of flavor that's going to permeate that in a way that is just going to be wild. And then I'll put this on for my friend, this turkey neck, for Simeon. He loves stuff like that. All right? I'm going to shut this grill down. And she's going to cook for another hour. See, these are my little ones. They will do the test for me. Can Poppy cook?
Yes, sir.
Now look at that. Say, tell them if I can cook.
Yes, sir.
What? Yes, sir. What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very good.
It's going to taste what?
Good.
It's going to taste good.
It smells
Huh?
so good.
They out of school today because of all the slickness going through the community. But we'll know how well this tastes when my little ones will taste it. And then during the process of that, let me show you this. This is one of the key elements here, apple juice. I will put that in a spray bottle here, and I will spray the meat with this apple juice. Give it a nice fragrance, doesn't it? Nice taste, apple juice. Just that's what I will do, all right? Now the grill is about 210 degrees. We'll just let it stay like that. You don't need to touch it. You don't need to mess with it. Just leave it alone. It will cook itself. And it will be what? Good. He says it's going to be good. And we're going to eat up something. Hallelujah. So this is Raah Dawid YisraYah here in Tshuwah with my friend Abner, the warrior of Yah. This is Shoros Rai. This is my precious Hadassah. This is my beautiful loved one of Yah, Ahava. Hallelujah. So we'll be back during the course of this day. It's going to take all day for this to cook now. You're not going to do it in 1 hour, 2 hours. This is a process about 7, 8 hours. And once it's finished, it will be good. Here, tell them all. Say it's going to be good. Look at the camera, everyone. Look, say it. Come on, Ab. Say it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Come on, Hava. Say it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Look at the camera. Show them. Say it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
All right. All right. We'll be back with you. All right. Shalom, shalom. All right. All right, YisraYah. Shalom, shalom. Raah Dawid YisraYah back again. The grill is rolling. You can see from the smoke. Have some fresh juice with vitamins in here that my Ishya has prepared for me. This is my delight. Let me get a sip of this. This is better than that. Now let's take a peek at the grill. Come on, let me show you. Look at this. Look at how beautiful that is. This is my secret here. Apple juice. You want apple juice? Fresh, pure apple juice. Look at these ribs. Do you smell that? Look at that. This is my brisket. It's beautiful, this turkey. I sprayed this apple juice on it. Gives it a beautiful flavor. And these chickens, you see how that looks? Look at that stuff with smoked turkey and all that kind of stuff. We're going to send these out. Oh, she's beautiful. I'll put that back there for now. Beautiful drippings out of that, you see. The turkey, the brisket. Now look at these ribs here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them. Ribs look beautiful, don't they? Look. See those ribs? See, I got them stacked now. What I will do here, I will just change it out a little bit. Stack that one, the one on the bottom, stack it on top. All right. Spray this one. That's for my friend who's filming. Take that rib, put this one on top. See, you want to alternate, all right? Beautiful. Take that off. See that? Put that on top. Don't those ribs look beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. Let me give a towel. You smell that? Smells tough. Take that rib, put this on top, like that, all right? You want to stack the ribs. Help keeps the heat. You see that turkey? She is right. All right, it's got plenty more cooking to do. It's just not ready yet. All right? Let me move this turkey. She's stuffed. Man! So I put my apple juice on it. And then what I must do, come and look at this right here. Look at this. These are my beans here. You see that? See, just let it cook slow. You don't even have to worry about that. I'll kind of take the lid off. And stir it a little bit. It's got onions and all of that. That's smoked turkey and franks. And then it's got turkey at the bottom. You want that to just simmer slow. Truly, these would be baked beans, all right? Now I'll spray a little apple juice. Now what I need to do here with this is a beautiful, this is going to be hamburger. It's got jalapenos, beef, the different things you put on pizza. What is that stuff? Beef, pepperoni, and all of that kind of stuff. Turkey pepper. You want to skim this all off, though. All this you want to take off. I cook once a month here. I like to cook once a month. We're a small community. We used to be quite large. We had one time had 135 people living here. Now, it's only about 30 of us here, but it's beautiful. I enjoy it. We live simple. We'll share all that with you, even on YouTube and on our website, www.yahwehsword.org. You want to get that oil off. That's not the best thing for you. Listen, I love to cook this. I don't eat it, but I love to cook it. I love to cook it for the people. I like to see the expression on their faces. Ah, that's beautiful. It's going to take us about, what time is it? Eastern Standard Time, don't even have a watch on. What time is it?
10:30.
10:30 a.m. I've had the grill going since about 7 this morning, a.m. It's quite chilly. It was around 24 degrees here in Jefferson, South Carolina. But it should warm up to about 50 plus. So I'm dressed for the battle. When you see my sauce, that's going to be the thing. But all this, the turkey, there's a sauce that goes over this. And You put that over the chicken, rich with all kinds of things, mushrooms and garlic and heavy whipped cream and then we will have food. We have those here that loves to eat vegan, vegetarian, and we'll have food for them too. My Yisrael will cook that. I like to cook for the meat eaters. Nothing like meat, steak and potatoes. Yes, Yah gave us meat to eat clean. There are those who say, well, turkeys are not clean. Sure, they are duck. They're clean animals, birds you can eat. You see what they eat, my friend? Can I tell you this? The smoke. Let me tell you this. Even the clean fish that Yah grants unto YisraYah, if you throw a dead human body in there, the fish will eat it. They will eat dung. They will eat anything the chicken eat. They will anything a hog eat. But Yah said that they're clean. Them folks say, chicken, they scratch and dung. I tell you what, we have 5 fishing ponds, and if we throw turkey litter in the pond, the fish will consume it. They love it. And I'm talking about bass and bluegill and old shell crackers. They love it. So don't come to me with that. All right, this is going to cook some more. You see all that grease there off of that meat? Yeah. So we skim all that off. Let me put a little more apple juice in here and give it one more little beautiful drenching. Now this is the key when you're cooking, I'm telling you. You use this apple juice, you spray the meat with this. It adds flavor and texture. It's a subtle thing. It's not like a sweet thing. Very subtle, but it adds flavor. All those beans that are baked, they already done. They're vegetarian baked beans we use. Look at that. You smell that? Look at that. Come on. You smell it. Look at that. Spray a little there. Now we'll let that, I don't want my chicken to get dark. So I may have to move it back. Ooh. Let me move my chicken back. All right. I want the presentation to be beautiful too. That looks wonderful. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Man, even Mr. President Barack Hussein Obama cannot eat any better than this with all of his fine chefs. The preacher man cooking. The flavor that it will add. Beautiful. Turkey. And what we will do, we'll let this cook for another hour. It's 10:30 now, 10:35. I'll give you another report at 11. And you'll see how the process of this goes during the course of the day. And at the end of the day, you'll see the beauty, the succulent flavor. And it is going to be tough. Excellent. Close that a little bit. I don't want my heat to escape. It's not warm enough. But you want it to cook. Most important thing, just let it cook at a certain temperature, around 275, 300, 310, for at least 6 hours. And then you'll have some very succulent meat if you are a meat eater. If not, you put some veggies and sear them on the grill. Put them to the side. I prefer the veggies, all right? Nothing wrong with eating meat. And my juice, see that? My Ishal does that for me to keep me strong and healthy. That's tough, man. This is better than that to me. But he will enjoy it. He sits in front of me, so I ask. He's somewhat of my guinea pig. And he's Crocodile Dundee, so it doesn't take much to satisfy his palate. But my little ones, we will test this at the end of the day, and they'll let me know. But if you have the ability to butcher the cows, we'll insert a clip to show you our herd of cows and sheep and goats. And even at Pesach, yes, I will grill a beautiful, succulent lamb with all kinds of herbs, rosemary, and it will be delicious garlic. And I will make a rich, succulent sauce for that. Let us know if you want to be with us. I will be putting up out a newsletter soon and letting you all know we're almost precise because the new moon, we have seen it on time. We're on the course, and it looks as though the dates we have on the web, that will be the dates for the gathering here at Tshuwah Community. We'll be back a little later on, all right? Shalom. This is the beauty of community life. See the cows here? We can butcher cows if we want to. That are fresh, organic meat. They're all grass-fed. Feed them hay. No, I will not say every now and then if we can get a little corn, we will not give that to them. But 99% of their diet is grass. Wonderful hay that we harvest. We harvest hay out of this pasture here. We take advantage of their manure. We spread that out. We spread the hay out like this so that it will fertilize the soil. See the sheep here? We have sheep. See, they are kidding. And over here we have quite a few young calves and sheep. And there go Mr. Bull back here. He is the one that takes care of everything and produces the meat for us. This is Mr. Angus Bull. You see, he has no horns, anything like that. And what that will produce, when they calve, the calves will not have horn because they can do you damage with those horns. A little more my energy sufficiency today. We have a very beautiful community. Just pan that some. Pan around this way, you can see our community, some of our buildings. We have a gymnasium and everything. That's a tabernacle there, upper room. We have a greenhouse here where we start things. Over here to the far left, we have a huge shop where we do our shop work and work on our vehicles. And around here, there are homes on this portion. And here there is... this is the farm area here where we have chickens and all those kinds of things we take care of there. But these are sheep, look at that. So we have beautiful lamb meat whenever we want to. We enjoy that. I am going to do a CD on the community lifestyle that you see how we live, how we gather together. See all the beautiful colors here. I believe in colors. I think all colors match. Makes no difference what color they are. Come on a journey with us. Come on. Good. You see, she's pregnant. She's going to give birth to a calf soon. We at one time, when the community was large, we had, we probably had probably 100 cows at all times and a herd of 200 goats. But we're small now. Many of those people have gone on in different directions. But we just have the few here that want to live here, all right? Well, look, let me show you. Come on. We have a beautiful orchard here. As I said, I will show us a lot of the things that we have here in our community lifestyle. It's beautiful. That's why YisraYah should be, even though we are not in the land of our forefathers, but yet we can learn how to live together with each other, even in Bavel, and enjoy the riches that we can produce together instead of our little own individual world. You don't have a damn thing but bills. That's it. Come on. By the way, we have no bills. We're not bound. Our homes, we own these homes as you see here. Yah has blessed us through the years, these homes. We own a tremendous amount of property here. We have fishing ponds. We have animals that we can butcher. We have our own butchering shop. We butcher them. We let them hang our ach. We have hunters that hunt. Oh, it's a beautiful lifestyle. As a matter of fact, the other day we had deer chili. And Ach Simeon, he said, it is time. He's not a hard man to please when it comes to food. We already planted the garden. It is
just the middle of February. We have gardens planted with greens, and also we have peas and things in the garden for the nutrients of the soil. Our Zachin Birami lives in this little house, small, but it's beautiful, cozy, lovely little home right here. Pan that and let them see. We utilize everything that we have. The house next door is a brick house, it's a guest house. So when we have visitors, we have a beautiful place for them to come and enjoy the community. This is not a detailed video of our community. I'll get back with you, and we'll do that in the midst of the spring when it's very beautiful and the gardens are luscious. We'll show that to you. Come on. All right. Now here's some of our sheep. Mr. Ram there that takes care of this. One of the rams that take care of the sheep. Produce babies. This is our orchard here. Peach trees, nectarine, we have them, and we have Zachin Biramin. He has been in the process of pruning them. We have an air pruner that we go, and one person can come out here and prune all of these trees. We take our time to do that, but we'll get them down. Come on, follow me. All right. You haven't had my succulent lamb with this gravy. This gravy, you can put on ice cream and you will enjoy it. Truth. Come on. All right. Here we go. I must say that the ponds are quite low at this time of the year. Usually they're full. The drought, it is wreaking havoc on us. Now, this is part of the community. This is one of the ponds where we feed our garden here. And as I said, I'm just doing this on this cook show today for you because we're able to get fresh things for our gardens and everything that I can cook. And our animals are fresh. If you want to butcher one, we can butcher. This year's Sukkot tabernacle, I will take a half of a beautiful yearling and put that on the grill, the whole half, maybe the whole cow, depends on how many people are here with us, and just let that marinate and cook for about 15 hours, and then the people will be able, not a damn pig picking, but a beef picking, and enjoy all the wonderful beef. Let me see if I can get our goats. Come on. Yep. 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 You see, the only way I can get them with a little corn, they'll come. Yep. 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 Come on in my house. Come. So we have a little corn in here that I feed the goats every now, just a little bit. Every so many days. Beautiful hay. They're out foraging what they can. Goats are foragers, so you need a variety of food for goats. So the corn is easy to get them in, especially when we were milking them. And I love to milk the goats. And then what I add to this corn, I add a little brown sugar. What that does, it helps them to digest that better. So add a little brown sugar to that. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. 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 Yeah. Yep. 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 See them? Beautiful. Yep. 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 I'll just spread a little corn out here and let them eat. Yep. Put a little pile there. Put a little pile there. Yep. Put a little pile there. Put a little pile there. They're crazy when it comes to food, especially corn. Price of corn, the commodities are going up so expensive. I don't know how long we can maintain this. Yep. We put a little corn out. This is our girl. She's been with us a long time. She's an old heifer. Yep. 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 Believe me, they will find every kernel of corn. Will be nothing left here. And usually we put chickens over here during the summer. What they don't get and what they miss, the chickens will get it all. All right. You don't need that much corn for them, just a little. All right. We'll get back to the cooking. I just wanted to insert this little bit in. This is garden one, what we call. This is nearly 3 acres of gardening here. Come on, we walk through this to the mailbox. This is garden one. We already have greens. They'll be coming soon, and we have about 2,000 plants of broccoli, cabbages, so that will give us sufficient supply until the summertime, whereby we can grow more abundantly. But last year was a difficult year for every farmer, whether you're small scale. We call ourselves gardeners. We're not farmers, but in the past we have farmed over 100 acres. But we small farm. This is enough. This one garden here, if you can look, if he will pan that, it's a huge garden. This one garden, is enough to supply, to eat healthy every day, at least 150 to 200 people could eat from this amount of space. We can't eat it all when we grow it, not at all. Come on. See the orchard here? We're pruning, getting that ready for the crops. An abundance. We're not looking for the many, we're looking for the most healthy. So we cut the trees back hard and prune them back very hard, so we'll have a very beautiful supply of peaches, nectarines, and apples. And then we will sun dry some of them. Achoti will can them. And so we're eating apples and peaches from our last harvest. We're still eating sweet potatoes. We have a variety in garden wood. Come on. And yes, I have to work. So I keep myself in somewhat of shape. So when the summertime comes, the spring of the year, I may be able to hold my own. Come on. Our community, Yahweh's congregation. Checking the bell. Nothing. This is Tshuwah number 2 here. This is part of our community here. This is the main. This is part of our community as well. As I said, I will give you a complete tour of our community, show you the layout, the beauty of it. So this is Tshuwah number 2. Right here. Tshuwah. Victory. Tshuwah 2. This is our community. So we have here where we store our wood, and stuff like that. We do have a privacy fence around our community for the purpose of privacy because people are so ignorant today. It's a juvenile generation that's stupid people. And they've been nurtured in such folly and trivial teachings on television. Everything to them is suspect, and yet their ways are corrupt as hell. Come on. Going back to check on the food in another hour. All right, I'll be back. Back again. I want to get this real rich flavor into the beans, so I will take the lid off. That looks excellent. Look at that brisket. So what I will do with this, take this lid off. Get a little feel of the charcoal in there, but that's all right. It'll be all right. Look at that. What we have here is baked vegetarian beans and peppers. And we got smoked turkey, all kinds of stuff. This is a meal in itself with a little rice. You don't need anything else, my friend. You see that? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Meat lovers love this. So we're going to get that rich smoke flavor in there. All right? It's going to make it rich, concentrated. You know, I make up my own recipes, all right? I've always been able to cook, always loved cooking. My Ishol taught me early how to cook. She ain't ready yet, but she's getting there. You see that? The ribs, I tell you. Come here, look at those ribs. If I was a rib eater, I would want some of that. Look at that. Beautiful. See how that looks? Look at that. This apple juice is what does it. Look at that. See, it's not much heat here. It's just the time that cooks them. And you want to cook these whereby the meat is not falling off the bones. You want to be able to cut them. And what I will do in the last hour, I will put it in an aluminum pan and just let it rest here for about an hour. See that brisket? Look at that. The flavor, the layers of flavor in that is just outstanding if you're a beef eater. Now, I don't know what it tastes like because I never eat any of it. But the people let me know, ooh, it's a little too much heat for this. What I may have to do is switch that off. I don't like for my turkeys cooked like that. But this is all right. See, that's the succulent flavor is full of beautiful spices. I tell you what, these are really done, but I'm going to sit in here for a while on the ribs. They'll be all right. Let me get this. What I will do, I know what I will do. I will take this and move these ribs. See that you can handle them with your hands. It's all right. And I will put this here. How about that? See that? I will take this one. Woo, that's hot. I will put this here. It's going to take the turkey a little while to cook. And I will take this, and I'll just stack the ribs like this. Yeah, stack the ribs. It's all right. That's all right. And what I will do with this turkey, I want to spin it around. I don't want it on direct heat. The best way with the turkey is to start with the breast side down. You see that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's going to be succulent when I finish. Keep it sprayed. Now let me take this last bit of see that? I tell you, that is beautiful. If you're a meat eater, you would have a ball here. You would say, Raah Dawid YisraYah. Man, that smells wonderful. See all that's off with this? Let me get this off.
I got my little cat over here that loves to come around. I feed it because it takes care of the rats. There are little mice around here. See my cat? I think the name is Tiger, but I see it catching the squirrels and rabbits. Comes begging all the time. Doesn't look pretty, does it? But this tastes tough here. You don't want it to cook. You want it to just got a little too much heat. That hickory, that apple wood is burning now. All right, she's right now. Not gonna take much more. She'll be done. The flavors are gonna permeate, give you layers of flavor like you've never had. One more good drenching. That's got a ways to go, the turkey. But this is all right. The ribs, just let them cook. That's all you want to do. Just let the ribs, just let it cook. Give it a little apple juice on that. That'll be all right. I guarantee you won't taste the apple. They give you the flavor, the juices like they cook with apple wood. I love cooking. Especially for YisraYah, the people of Yah. All right, we're gonna let that just rest for another hour. Not gonna touch it. We'll be back in 1 hour, all right? Shalom, YisraYah. All right, YisraYah, back again. Raah Dawid YisraYah, look at that. This meat is done. Look at that. Tender, succulent. This is for a hamburger. But it's done. You see that? Let me get this off. Then I can move my meat around a little bit. May have to put a little coal because my temperature is down. You want to keep your temperature up. So I will move this. We'll move this pan here. And then I will show you how to prepare my sauce. Move this here. And then I will put on my gloves. Let me get that. My precious. This shall bring me my couple goodies.
Okay, I'm going to get that.
So I can get everything done. Prepped. So this is ready to go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. You see that? You don't have to be a master cook to do this. Just a little patience. All right. I want to kind of... This is done. Look at that. See that? Look at that. Let's get it in the light. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. Look at that. Jalapenos. Man. Looks tough. The grill. I move these beans over here. These beans. Look at them beans. Look at that. You smell that? Put that turkey there. Look at that brisket. Look at that. Man! Pull out boy, that greases. Now what I want to do here, change these. These are done. They're beautiful. And what I'm going to do is put these in a pan. That looks good. Huh? Look at that. Look at that rib. Isn't that beautiful? Succulent. Oh, it's tender. I really don't need to cook this anymore. Look at that. Woo! Look at that rib. Look at it. Isn't that beautiful? Just extremely beautiful. Succulent looking. Look at that. Look at that rib. Every last one of them perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you can't beat that. Look at that. Move these birds in here. They're done. Ooh, that's so tender that it wants to fall off the bone. Look at this. Let me show you. Look how tender that is. Look at the succulent juice. Just look at that. This is for my friend here. I'm going to take that off. He can eat that. But I don't like turning the, my roast, my brisket. You see that? But I'm just going to turn it one time. You want to cook it on one side. That's the fat side down. You always put the fat side down. You want to put a little flavor on it. I don't like for it to get too charry. All right? So I'll put a little juice on that. That's the only reason I'm doing that. That's a little fire down there, but it's because my wood is burning. I will cook these ribs just a little longer. You smell that? Can you smell that? I can. Sweet peppers in that. Oh, man. Mr. Barack Hussein Obama, you can't eat no better than that. You say what you want to, man. I got you. This apple juice adds another texture. Hey, man, you can eat that. Then I will show you how I'll get on my sauce. It's going to be a beautiful sauce. You pour this, you put it over the turkey, over the rice, the ribs. All right, here I go. Now this is how my sauce began. Here, man, let me get my sauce going. Doesn't take much. All right, that's all right. I take me an aluminum pan like this. That's all right. And I use heavy cream. Beautiful. You want to use heavy whipping cream. Always heavy cream. Not the lightweight, but the heavy cream. This is for quite a few people, so I have to. Can't use one or two. There'll be some heavy whipped cream. This will be a heavy sauce. You can put it over rice, you can put it over meat. You can put whatever you want to in it. Whichever way you want to cook it, you see fit. That's all right. But what I have here is some fresh, it's all right, portobello's, mushroom. I'm not going to slice them up. You're going to have to eat them like that. Just dump them right in. Mushrooms here. All right? All right, look at that. Just add in the peppers. I'll show you. Now that smoked turkey is going to give us a different flavor. The sauce. You got to have garlic in this now. You got to. You can't overdo it, that garlic now. Beautiful colors there, isn't it? Does that look beautiful? Sure it does. You take this sauce here and pour this over steak. You can put this over any kind of beef, lamb, chicken, anything. This sauce works. You can add in there what you want to. Make it nice. You can add your own condiments. Doesn't that look beautiful? Just look at that. When it cooks down, it's going to even look more beautiful. Taste scrumptious. Now, I want to add, you can't do anything without onion. You must put onion in this. You want your onions, you don't want them in little pieces. You want them to cook whereby basically you cut them whereby they will kind of emulsify some of them. You know, you want to have the onions whereby when you eating, you can savor the succulent taste of onions. Nothing is worth anything without onions. This sauce is delicious. Try it, and you will love it. I will always show you what I cook. This is the beginning, the last month when I cook. I just got my grill too hot, but I will cook on the gas grill and do different things, and I'll share that with you. The cooking preacher, Raah YisraYah, the messenger, simple man of Yah. See how simple I am? See, I'm cooking this. And it's cold out here too. Look at that. Now you got to add some salt and garlic. I don't have my garlic. I'm going to have to run and get that. You got all this You smell that? Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to add some bell, some bread, and yellow bell. How about that? This is going to give it another flair of beauty and taste. This is something I've created over the years. No, I'm not the originator of anything. Neither is anyone. Someone has cooked it. I may have not known of them. I've always loved to play around in the kitchen and cook, especially grilling. Do stuffed rolls, stuffed bread with beef and turkey and chicken. Take French loaves and take all the bread out and stuff them, layer with cheese. We'll be doing some of that. You'll get a chance to see it. Who knows, God's will, you visit us, you may get a chance to eat some. Hallelujah. All right. All right. One more. The red. That's just going to add a beautiful flavor to that. Beautiful flavor, beautiful coloring. That the people will just enjoy. I like it when they enjoy the food. I really do. I love cooking for the people. So when they tell me that sure was tough. The little ones, they're going to do my taste test a little later on, okay? And they'll let me know what it tastes like. I give them a little gravy. Give them some of this. My Isha, she usually will taste it for me. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Now, all of these flavors will kind of coagulate with each other, emulsify. That's a meal by itself, isn't it? Look at that. I got to add a little seasoning salt to that. That's vital. Didn't bring the salt. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Put just a little sea salt, a little seasoning salt in this. This gives a little flavor. All right. Now that may seem like it's too much, but it really isn't. For all the veggies and stuff we have in there, it's going to absorb that. You just want this to cook slow. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want this to condense. I believe I put too many mushrooms in here. That's all right. We'll make it work. Just put the Lowry seasoning salt. That's enough. I have to, but one other thing you must add. And that's this. Got to have garlic. Can't put too much garlic in nothing. You make this sauce with just garlic and put it over meat, any kind of meat, chicken, fish. See all that garlic? Put it over any kind of meat. It will work. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to cover it so that the condensing of everything, I want it to kind of just continue to, the condensation, I want that to flow right back in, all right? So I'll put me a top on. Must have a lid. See that? You want to cover this. This is going to be a rich sauce here. Very rich sauce. You don't want to eat this every day. Believe me. You won't be able to walk. This is when you treat yourself something like this, all right? Okay, let me open the grill. I'm going to have to put me a few pieces of coal. I need a little coal. Right there. Maybe it may work. So now I bring this. Be careful now. I slide this right on the grill. All right? Those beans, that's a true baked bean.
All my little ones are asleep. So they're not ready for my taste test. Look at that. Look at all that. Onions and smoked turkey. You go at the bottom, you can't miss nothing. Look at all that. Turkey, beautiful. Franks, beef sausage, peppers. Look at that. Smoked turkey. Let me give it a test this time, see how that tastes. Taste that and tell me what it tastes like. Boy, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, that. These are real baked beans here. These are called the preacher baked beans. Preacher man. See that? Now let me just a little more. That turkey, you want to keep it moist. Don't worry about the little. This is beautiful seasoning on that. That's maple rub. Those ribs, they're done. Those ribs are done. As my man would say, that's done. You don't want them to burn or nothing. So what I'm gonna do with the ribs for now, just kind of move them back just a little bit. Now what I'm gonna do with the ribs, I'm gonna put them in a pan. This pan here. See that? And what that would do to the ribs, it would make them even more tender. You don't have a real rib until you slice it. You don't want it to fall off the bone. No, that ain't a rib. That's stew beef. You want those ribs? Look at those ribs. You see that? Look at that. My Mikaya there in Ohio. Look at that. You see that? I know you can't wait for Payshak to get here. Look at that rib. Look at that. See that? It's tender. Look at that. See, I can hold it up. See, it's not hot. Look at that. Look at that rib. Is that beautiful? Woo. Look at that. That looks beautiful. So what I'll do with the ribs, I will set them here. That is done. The chicken, they are done. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that chicken beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? That's done. That's done. That is beautiful. The wings are a little burnt, but that's all right. That's done. I'll take that off. Okay, there's stuff. Let me show you with these ribs. These chickens. This is going to tenderize the ribs even more. Just let it cook like this. You can wrap it in foil. And what that does is those juices begin to flow, and it'll just tenderize it even the more. So that's all you want to do. Just leave it on the grill. It's done. You just want to leave it there to make it tender, so when they bite it, they just say, man, yeah, beautiful. Now these are done here, the chickens. I'll take these on. Look at this chicken here. Look at that. See, it's stuffed with beautiful smoked turkey and peppers and everything in there. Look at that beautiful. See that juice coming off? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, this is done. I'll take this in. I'll have my Raah here. We're going to send one of these to a man that's given us 50 acres. We're going to send this one to him and some sauce, and he's going to enjoy it. 57 acres we can cut for hay for our animals. And my Ishaw's baking him a beautiful cake, and we're going to have an op to take it over. Simeon. All right. Well, ooh, you smell. Look at this rib. Look at this. Look at this roast. Come here. Look at this this brisket. Look at this. I want you to see this. Look at that brisket. Look at the juices. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at all that. See that? Now I'll turn it back on the fat side and we're going to just let it set. It's done. We've had this on the grill 4 or 5 hours. We'll leave it for another 4 or 5 hours. I'll put it on that side for now. And then we'll just let this cook. Let this cook here. We'll check it in another hour. The beans are done. This is done. I'll tell you what, I may need just a tad of seasoning salt, sea salt in here. I don't think so. But just a little. Just a little of that. And one more. Some of this garlic. Mmm. You smell that? You're going to love that. Now let me just move this around a little bit. Ah, those are true baked beans. Woo, mama. Look at that again. Look at that. Look at that. Look what you get a spoonful. You got turkey turkey bacon. You got smoked turkey. You got smoked beef sausage, smoked beef links. You got minced turkey. All of that. These are baked beans. You got onions. I don't care how you go in this. You're going to get plenty. You just need 1 huge tablespoon, 2 tablespoons over some rice. That's all you need. Look at that. I won't even come back and check for another hour. Then we'll take the beans off. Let that go. And that's going to be beautiful. Here for now. Give me 1 beautiful spread on the turkey. This is going to give you a nice Cajun flow. Come here, look at that turkey. Look at this. You see that? Peppers, my ishio say, peppers, smoked turkey, and that turkey. Flavors flow upward. And then you take that, look at that. And you put that, you take some of this sauce and put that over that, you got a meal. All right, we'll be back later. Coming to the end of it all. Look at them beans. These are baked beans. As Mobo would say, these beans are done. That's good. Now we gotta have a sampler. We gonna look at them ribs. Beautiful ribs. Look at that. Beef baby back. You can't get anything any better than that. That's a rib. Being tenderized now. These ribs are done. We're gonna take these off. I gotta have my little ones to sample this now. They will let me know exactly what it takes. Look at them coming. Huh? Coming, Poppy. Huh? Look at those beans. What do you think? Huh? Them beans look good. What do you think?
Good.
What do you think of Hava? That smells good. You smell that? And these, huh?
I smell green.
You smell that? Look at that.
Big chicken.
You smell that? Look at that. Tender. Slice that guy. Come on over here and get that. Got them beautiful juices in there. Look at the juices.
Apple juice.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir. Can you too close to that?
That is tongue. Turkey. She's right. We'll just leave that alone. That's ready to go, all right? All right, we gotta have a sampling test right here. We gotta see if these ribs have muscle. Now, this is the true test whether it's tough or not. These ribs are done.
Oh, yes. I said, oh, yes.
Look at that. Like butter.
Oh, yes.
Look at that beautiful coloring in there. Huh? Look at that. Let me know how that rib tastes. This is my true tester right here. Here. She'll let me know. Who wants some?
Me.
It's a little hot. You want? Ooh, that rib is. Look at that. Look at that rib. Look at the beautiful red texture. Look at that. Season the layers of. That's tough, boy. You gonna have to eat all that. I know, huh? It's hot. Have a. So, Raah, can you eat all that? Huh? Look at that. All that fat just cooked away. My little ones. Huh? Look at that. Those ribs are done.
Yeah.
Huh? That's good. See what Simmons says. Taste that. Look at that rib. Look at that. Look at that rib. Look at that. Beautiful ribs. Nice. Succulent. Huh? Look at that. That's a rib there. That rib is done. All right. Huh? Even the recorder says, We got to sample these beans, little ones.
Yes.
Huh?
Yep.
These beans are done. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Smell that.
That smells good.
Y'all got to eat them ribs, that little one. Look at that beef getting your teeth. What it tastes like an apple. That beef is good.
Here, I'm going to put that over there for coffee.
How's the ribs, Simeon?
Tub.
These ribs are done.
Yes, sir.
YisraYah, it's time for our Yom HaShishi meal. Shabbat evening meal. So they're singing in the tabernacle. We finished today. The ribs look beautiful. We got some stuff we're sending out. This is one of the plates. So we'll see you on the next time. All right. Shabbat shalom. We'll see you. Shalom.